born a baby. Always burn down the road. Yeah, but we were born a baby. Always burning down the road. I'm a wheel born a baby. This life never gets old. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Come on, wheel burners, yeah, burn with me. Oh, take a ride now on Wheelburner Express. Yeah, Wheelburner Express, baby.
Oh, what's going on, all? Still not used to this. Oh, no. Don't like this at all. It's a little tough to get used to, believe me. It's the worst when I'm laying in bed, right? And my face is on my pillow, and it's like what is that? And I've burnt my chin like 3 times now eating something, right? I was eating pasta tonight, and a piece of pasta was like here and came down, and it was hot where it would have been on the beard before, and now I just burnt my chin. I did it the other day at home. I burnt my chin. I'm not a big fan of this. Andy, I love that. What have you done with the Brian Garden gnome? That is awesome, bro. Well, look, it's coming back. Like this is only what we do Saturday. So today's Wednesday. So what do we have? 5 days? 5 days we got here. So I got a whole year. And we all do. So everybody's going to grow them back. Mr. B's, howdy from North Carolina. Good to see you. Hopefully yours is growing back too, sir. Or growing back as quickly as you can. If I know Mr. B's, he's sprinkling it with fertilizer. If there was something I could be doing to fertilizing, you're damn right I would right now. If there's something I thought I could be sprinkling them water, if I could water my face, water my face, that would be something else. Adventures of a Key Fob. Howdy, truckers and trucker enthusiasts. Here we go. Motorbomb, good to see you, my bro. Good to see you as always. Flatbed, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Red Lady, wait a minute. Red Lady's a new member. Red Lady, save your money. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I really do appreciate it. But, hang on to your dough. Like, you got a big day coming up there. You got a big day coming up there. You don't be spending it on us. You've got bigger things to be paying attention to. You're like 25 years younger. Go with it. Oh, get over yourself. We're not going with it. It will grow back in eventually. So, Buck Brown, hello from Mr. Mohawk. Now, Buck, I got to ask you, I meant to call you today and I didn't get a chance. So, did you keep it or did you just shaved it off? Or did you just like trim it down so it's a shorter mohawk so it's more manageable? Just curious, bro. Like, what did you do with it, right? old coffee. I wasn't feeling it today. Believe me. Believe me. The coffee did something absolutely horrible to me today, and I paid a terrible, terrible price for it. So, Karen Manthorm. Hi, Brian and Dar and Chad. Good to see you, Karen. Sorry, you know what? Let me drop a little air out of this seat, too. There's no reason why I need to be sitting this high. There we go. Congratulations to Canada on the big win the other night. Which win is that? Which win is that? I don't think we won the Stanley Cup. Did we win the Stanley Cup? Did Edmonton win the Stanley Cup? I hope not, because then I owe my sister-in-law dinner. Dara saying hi to Karen Adventures. Hello, Mr. Mohawk. Yeah, Buck. So what's the deal? Did you keep it or not? Or did you just let it go, or did you just shave it right off? I would have myself personally. I'd have kept it for a day, run around with it just for the fun of it, and then just capped it right off, taking it right off the top of my head. So, nah, I want no part of that. Start saying hi to Andy. What's funny, Mr. Bees, is I didn't know until you mentioned it. Yeah. Moto, you are here too, sweet. Yeah, we got 2 of yous in here. Woo, 3 of yous in here. Bunch of you bikers running around, Shade Tree Army. Oh, I know who they are, Buck. I know who they are. I've been silently poking myself around other channels. Just kind of poking around and making, making some acquaintances and meeting some new people, and on that side of the fence, on the biker side. So and Key Fob has been coming in here for a few weeks now, so we know who Key Fob is. Obviously, I know who Moto is. Wait a minute. And I'm just figuring out who Buck Brown is. Just have to sit on it. It's a great fertilizer. Yeah, there you go. You need a bandit bandana. Dude, probably, eh? Something like this. I'm telling you. I don't know what I'm going to do. I was thinking of maybe keep shaving this off and then growing the goatee in and growing a big long, like a great big huge fucking, or just going and grow. I don't know. When it hits me, it'll hit me. It'll hit me. Buck's still rocking it. Nah, he needs to grow the mohawk out. You think so, Key Fob? You think Buck should just grow that sucker right out? Now, Buck here, I'm going to give you a secret. Because when I was like, I think I was 16, 17, I had a mohawk, but I had a big one. The best thing in the world is you go get a bottle of hairspray, but it can't be an aerosol can. It's got to be like one of the pump bottles. You know what I'm talking about? You boil some water. You boil about 3 cups of water. Hot, we'll make sure it's good and hot, and add 4 tablespoons of sugar to it. Straight white sugar. Blend it, boil it, and put it in that water, and then in the bottle, or let it cool, and then put it in the bottle, and use it. Use sugar water on your hair instead of hairspray. It works 10 times better, and there's no chemicals. There's no nothing. It really works well. Sugar water works. You ask all the punks of the 70s, right? The mid 70s and 80s, all the guys that were walking around punk haircuts and shit like that, sugar water. None of them were using, aerosol cans with hairspray in them. At least through the 4th of July. Oh, so you're going big with it, are you? You're going big with it. Do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. As long as you're sitting around with nothing to do and you're looking at my face, hit the like button. The Cons won Toronto. What? Oh, the Conservatives won Toronto. Right. Okay. That is a huge. It's been 35 years since the Conservatives, which for you Americans would be Republicans. It's been a Democratic or a liberal city for 35 years. And the Conservatives finally took the city. You got to remember, Toronto is the largest city in Canada, right? It's the largest, biggest, and most populated and largest city in Canada, and they won it. So this is huge. This is absolutely huge for our election. Oh, Dar, I saw a Mohawk the other day in Orangeville. This girl's spikes, they were over a foot high. That's pretty much what I had. I didn't have a foot. I wouldn't say it was a foot high. I'd say I had a good 8-9 inches, and it was blue on one side, red on the other. And that's what I was trying to get Buck to do. I was trying to like do like an old walk down memory lane. I was shocked, but ended up laughing. Well, what else are you going to do? Don't laugh at them. Don't laugh at them. They got their rights to have their hair any which way they want. You know, if they like it and it looks cool for them, then you know what? Let it. You didn't see us laughing at Buck. I mean, you didn't see us pulling Buck's leg too hard on it. It's okay, Buck. It happens to a lot of guys. Buck had his mohawk and he couldn't get it up. Don't feel bad, Buck. It's an age thing. It happens to a lot of guys your age, man. They start to struggle and it won't stand up straight. So I'm just saying, Buck. Just saying. A little sugar water, though, solved that problem for you. I love that, Keith Bob. That is awesome. Do you want to know something, dude? I haven't heard that saying in I don't know how many years. It's been years. A lower back tickler, right? The long goatees. I haven't heard that said in years. You got me on something. That is actually awesome. That's what Alan has. He has a goatee and a mustache. Tita Lambada. Nice beard shave, bro. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's not permanent. Don't get carried away. Don't get used to it. I'm hoping that within a week, I should have like a little more than a 5 o'clock shadow. And within a couple of weeks, I'll have, you know, something. Guess I'm the only one that stays up to 5 a.m. watching Canada's politics. Yeah, of course you are, dude. 5 a.m. Well, I'm up at 5 a.m., but I'm not watching politics. I'm working, you know, although I slept in this week. And I get to sleep in tomorrow. One load tomorrow. So that means I don't have to get up till like regular normal people hours tomorrow morning. What can you do? The rail didn't make the switch. There's nothing I can do about that. There's no use jumping up and down, screaming and yelling. So got some other good news today, though. I can't share that with you, but on a personal note, in my personal life, got some really good news. That's good. I watched the replay. Yeah, Mr. B's. We don't watch TV. We don't, like on TV at our place. We don't watch TV. We don't have cable. We don't have nothing. We've got like internet, obviously. We've got Netflix and Amazon and all that kind of shit. But we don't have like cable news or anything like that. I don't have Facebook. You know what? I don't need it. I don't need it. Cable news lies. CNN, Fox, CITIS, City, CTV, Global, The National, BBC. They're all lying. They're all liars. So there's nothing there worth watching. Mr. B's, you know that better than any of us, for crying out loud, right? So, you know, unless I see it live or I see it, you know, on a replay, maybe on YouTube somewhere, or if I see something like, then it's a little more believable. But I'm not watching the news. It was on ScrewTube on Safe Sites. Okay, there you go. Woo, Joanna. Look at that, baby. Look at that. It's a little rough for today. We got the 5 o'clock shadow coming in the stubble, but me not like, baby. Me not like it. Me not like it at all. Tolga's here. Thank God Tolga's here. What's going on there, Tolga? Hopefully Humberto works that shit out, because I was watching Humberto and he was getting loaded, or he got loaded, and he loaded something. And to my eye, just on what I saw, I don't know if it maybe is inexperience but it's wrong, and he's going to run into some trouble. He's going to run into some trouble. Hopefully, I left messages because he just left his phone pointing at the screen or pointing at the load and showed him working on it, right? So he wasn't reading comments, and I couldn't sit there all day. You know, he had to put 6 chains and 2 straps, and he was at an hour and a half of working at this. And I'm like, okay, I can't sit here any longer. I had to make my dinner and do some other stuff, but I left comments going, you need to check this. You need to check that, because I don't think he had. So hopefully he saw my comments. Hopefully he did. And hopefully he was able to make some changes if he was able to, if it was possible. I don't know, but I was going to phone him, but he was live. So if I would have phoned him, it would have wrecked his live. I don't know. I was in one of those, what do I do here, right? I don't want the guy to get fucked, but on the other hand, I don't want to end his live and people are watching what he was doing. So I don't know. Maybe I made a bad call. Maybe I should have called him. Maybe I should have. If he comes in here, we'll talk about it. I don't want to tell you what he did, right? Because I'm not out to embarrass anybody. But he's flat bedding, and he's got a 53-foot step deck, and he's still fairly new at it. He's got some experience, but he's still fairly new at it, and it looks like he made like a beginner mistake. So hopefully it got worked out. You don't have the cable either, just the internet. That's the best way to go, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Who do you think will win the elections? In the U.S., I think Trump's going to just stomp them. In Canada, well, our election's not till 2025 next year. But this November for the U.S. guys, I think Trump is just going to steamroller them. But in Canada, it's going to be the Conservatives. The Conservatives are just going to they're just going to absolutely massacre the Liberals. Liberals don't have a chance. Dwana saying hi to Red Lady. Tolga saying hi to Karen. Red Lady saying hi to Dwana. 2-4. Hello, you sexy bastard. Saying back at you, you bearded bastard, you. I was going to call you something else, but I better not. Now I'm jealous of you, 2-4. Now I'm jealous of you. You got like a 15-year head start on that beard. I bet you I pass you by November. I don't like it, 2-4. We're going to... See, don't like that at all. I wear more dinner on my shirt now. You believe that, eh? Because when you got the big beard, some shit gets caught up in the beard, right? But no beard, next thing I know, I got, every once in a while you drip a little on your belly or you drip a couple on your pant. But now it's like, for the love of crap, man. Red Lady saying, everybody hit that like button. You dirty, rotten SOBs, come on. We don't have cable. I only have internet. I don't have Netflix. I just buy a shitload of movies at the pawn shop at the beginning of the month. We have like 5,000 movies. That works. Sterling Will, yo, here. There's another sexy shaved bastard right there, eh? All we need is Dave to come in there with the no beard and no eyebrows. Woo! Did he step up, eh? Took the eyebrows too. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. What's going on, baby? Good afternoon, baby faces. On my way through Missouri, heading out to Mr. Red Lady family for a big shindig. I'm about to get back on the highway. Keep talking for the next 5 hours. You know what? We just might, Shannon, because I got nothing to do tomorrow. I got one load to do tomorrow. I don't have to get up till like regular banker's hours tomorrow morning, like 6:30, something like that. So, I don't see me doing 5 hours though, because I've been up since early this morning. I'm on nights for the next week because of the heat. I'm just getting up. There you go. Well, it's not a bad idea, Mr. Bees. It's not a bad idea. Because what are you building? You're building the extension, then you're doing the shelves, and then you're doing So all the shit you're doing, that's a lot of manual labor. And if you can work like a night owl and do it at night while it's cooler, you live where you live. It's not like you're banging and crashing is going to wake anybody up except Mrs. Bees. So you might as well, dude. You know? Hello to the so-to-be husband. Hello, Shannon. Oh, well, Shannon, you will be at the wedding. That is awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mr. Bees, I was doing the same until a few years ago, sir. I just couldn't find more space to put the movies anymore, and there is no DVD room in the new PCs anymore. You computer geeks are too much. You could just go buy DVDs, and you know what? If you're going to the pawn store and you're buying 5 for $1, fucking take them back to the pawn store and just like exchange, just, you know, or sell them or throw them out. 2-4, hello, honey. Oh, here we go. That with that Dewana Southern drawl. Hello, honey. Hey, 2-4, honey. How you doing, honey? Linktree for you to see my lives if you want. There you go. Shannon Thomas, safe trucking, safe travels, man. There you go. I don't know if I'm ignorant, but what the hell does that mean, Shannon? Pride, person, earth, intersex. Sorry. My age and ignorance may be showing. I don't know what that means. Karen saying hi to 2-4. What, you're not going to call him honey, Karen? Come on, honey. You got to do it with the Canadian. It's like, hey, honey, eh? You got to put the A on the end. Well, 2-4 is a Canadian, too. There you go. There's Dewana's channel. Guard dog, you sexy animal. Okay. So guard dog did the shave, right? And it was dark all around him, and he's got that mysterious Oregon, whatever. So he shaved. But then later that night, he sends me a picture. Hold on. I don't have his permission to show this, and I don't care. He is one sexy beast. Just an absolute animal. So he shaved the beard, the mustache, the head, everything. Everything. Looking like $1 million. Oh, where the hell is it? No, Johnny, it probably had some goofy thing on it where it would self-destruct in 3 days if I didn't do something with it. Oh, hold on. Here it is. Oh, that ain't it. Son of a... Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. He texted it to me. He didn't email it to me. Here it comes. You guys want to see this? Uh-huh. Tell me this is not a set. He's even got his shirt off. Well, okay, ladies, control yourselves. Ladies, Dar, Shannon, Dewana, everybody. Right? Everybody, control yourselves, please. That's our resident guard dog. Yeah. Sorry, Johnny, had to do it. Had to do it. I couldn't help myself. Man, when you're that good looking dog, you got to share it out, man. You got to share it out. America will win the election. That's all you need to understand. Well, America might win the Canadian election too. if if the vote opened up, if the border disappeared, Trump would win Canada as well. I guarantee you. Guard Dog, good seeing you again. Hope you like what I did with your picture. Oh, that looks hot. The USA Repubs will have the roll fuel is increased in price, and that will piss people off. There's nothing that any of them are going to do that where they're not going to piss some people off, right? The conservatives are going to come in here and they're going to have to crinkle some tails and step on some toes and get the betterment of what they want done. They are going to have to, make some cuts and do some things that are going to piss some people off. But in the big picture, they'll be better. We'll be better off. Same with the Republicans. Trump is going to come in and it's going to piss some people like, Americans off that are Republicans because he's going to have to step on some toes to get some shit done. It's just the way it works. Oi, just going to bed when I saw you live. Just popped in to give you a like and a view. Say hello. Good night and out. All right, Robert. Thank you, brother. It was great having you. I know you're probably in bed and long sleeping by now. I'm so far behind in the comments, but it was great having you there, getting shaved. Thank you. This stream is sponsored by the like button. There you go, baby. Hit that like button. Megadeth. You like this one? This one's about a year old. This is a reproduction. It's not an original. Believe it or not, I don't have a Megadeth. I never saw them back in the day, like in the 80s. I never saw Megadeth back then. Or even in the 90s. When did I see them? It would have been early 2000s, I think, when I saw them. So either way, I never got a shirt from back then. That's it, Robert. Sleep tight, buddy. $2 each for Blu-rays. Yeah, but you could probably sell them back to the pawn shop for $1. Pride Month has new emojis. It does it? Great. Oh, is that what those are? Those are emojis? Okay, on my screen, they're not coming through as emojis, right? I see. Okay. If I look on the phone here, yeah, they come through, but on StreamYard, it just comes through as the word pride. So that's probably that little emoji. Then whatever. I don't care. Sterling Will, you look handsome with your naked face too, doesn't he though? Woo! Nerdy John, what's going on, baby? Hi, honey. Now there's a sexy man from over in England. And he's working. Nerdy John is working. I caught him on a live. Was that this morning, John, or was it yesterday? I can't remember, Nerd, but you were in the truck and you were live, and I said hello and da-da-da-da-da. So Nerdy John is working. The man gets his commercial driver's license, and he nails it coming out the door and gets a job. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Very, very, very happy for you. Now, just because you got the job doesn't mean you stop looking. Always keep your options open, right? Use this place here to get all the experience you need, and then start looking around, right? There's always, I don't do that anymore because I'm not a new driver, but for someone like you, keep your eyes peeled. It was awesome having Nerdy John. Like I said, Nerd in Motion sat there and let his wife clip him. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy. There's no way in hell I would allow a woman to hold a sharp object near my throat. No way in hell that's not happening. No. I hate my fat face. Well, we love your fat face. We do. Mrs. Red Lady likes, she likes your fat face because it makes a nice couch. That's all I'm going to say about that. Well, no, it makes a nice couch. Kitty Craze with Dar, can you send Mr. B's Guard Dog's email? If Guard Dog says yeah, then what the hell? Sure. Thank you. No problem. Most East Coast ladies call everyone honey, but since living in Toronto, I have to be careful how I talk to people. Yeah, well, that's true. But if you go down south, right? If you go down south, Karen, you get down like anywhere south of the Mason-Dixon line, everybody's a honey. Everybody's a honey. Do you know how many times I've been down there and I've been at a restaurant or something and I'm sitting there by myself to eat, and this woman, the waitress, will come up and she's like, "All right, now, baby, what can I get you to eat?" And Dar's on the phone. She's like, "Who the fuck is that?" And it's like, sweetheart, I'm down in South Georgia. It's a 75-year-old Southern woman with a big peach pie in one hand and something in the other. Relax, babe. Relax. They call everyone honey and baby and sweetie and sweetheart. You know, in some cases they run them together. That's all right now, baby. You're just fine, sweetheart. You don't have to worry about that at all. You know, that's something like that. Oh, years ago, I used to drive Dar absolutely nuts. Who is that? Who's calling you baby? Who's calling you sweetheart? Sweetheart, honey, they call everybody sweetheart. You sent me a picture of who? Guard dog? Is that what that text was? Yeah, there he is. But he emailed me, or he texted me one the other day as well. Not that one. Not that one. He looks so different. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He looks good, man. He's actually employable. Like I said, if anybody needs a guard dog, I'll forward this guy over to you. He's actually looks like he could work. He could work that way. He looks so different. I would do the same to you. I know you would. In a minute. In a minute. You wouldn't even think about it. At least I thought about it, going, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. You wouldn't even have that process. It'd be like, I'll fuck it and put it out. I sent you an email, Mr. Bees. There you go. Same of the day, Sterling. There you go. Absolutely. Got to dip out. Nice hanging with you folks. Keith Bob, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. Hit the like button on your way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Besides, as handsome as he is, it's his voice that we drool over the most. You talking about guard dog? Come on now. Come on now. Toga, hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, easy. StreamYard does, yes, StreamYard discriminates. It doesn't show me the like Red Lady has put up a shit ton of emojis here, but yeah, on my screen, they come up as words. So whatever that first emoji is, it looks like a unicorn. It says Pride Unicorn. Then the next one is rainbow. It says rainbow heart. So whatever. You guys are pushing this. You guys are pushing this pride thing here pretty good, eh? All I know is I got the longest beer in the Shade Tree Army. You probably do now, dude. Tony, you probably do now. Look, I got nothing. Nothing. And what was embarrassing, even worse, is once the beard came off, all of a sudden I realized Dar had to shave like my back. Not my back, but up around my shoulder. I had tufts of hair coming out that I never saw because my beard, never mind. But it was really bad. I shave Alan and trim his goatee for him. That's why he's such a good, obedient boy. He knows at any given time, you know, his life will end. These pride emojis are wild. If you say so, my man. I just like those emojis. Knock yourself out. If I lose my job, I'm taking Brian back into gay porn production. I'd have to think about that. That I'd have to think about. Nerd in Motion, cat detail though. I like what Nerd in Motion's doing. I also like the trucks he's driving. I like those trucks he's driving. They're pretty fucking cool, man. I've never driven one. You got one on me, nerd. Right? I've been doing this 30 plus fucking years, and you've already got one on me. I've never driven one of those. Good on you, brother. Good on you. That's how you take life by the horns. Go change your career. You want to change your career? Go change your career. Get your license. Go kick a door open and get a fucking job. Don't sit around waiting for the job to land in your lap. Go get the goddamn thing. Nerd did. And he's working. Although there's one thing, Nerd, that you said that, you know, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? I'm going to tell you right now, Nerd. You said you were in your life. You were sitting there going, well, you know, I might do this for a couple of years, or I don't know, I might do it for da-da-da, and then I might move on to something else, or no, you won't. I even said it in your life, but I don't think you read it. Once you get trucking in your blood, once you've got it in there, and if it's something like I can see it in you and I can hear it when you talk, that you actually enjoy it. You're kind of loving what you're doing. Yes, it's new and it's a new experience, blah, blah, blah. But there's more to it than that with you, John. And I can see that in you. This trucking bug is going to bite you. If it hasn't already, this bug is going to bite you. You're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, woo, let's go. And you're going to go trucking. And you're going to hit the open highway. And that's what I'm thinking. Once you get your chance and you hit the open highway, right? You start doing the shit that Robert does, and you're going, you're crossing the channel and you're going over to Europe and you're doing, Germany and France and Italy and all that kind of shit. Once that bug is in your ass, you're done, John. You're done. I've offended, I've offended people by saying Merry Christmas. Okay, Brian, what do you call Davy Crockett's hat he wears? What do I call it? Davy Crockett's hat he wears? I don't have a guy. Oh, a Mancoon or a coonskin, isn't it? Coonskin hat? Yeah, we probably just insulted all the black people in the chat or all around the world. And yes, I still say Merry Christmas. Hashtag chickens for Dar. Oh no, I gotta say something. I watched Sterling's replay today, and I actually saw 2-4 in Sterling's replay. Somebody put T-Bone put hashtag chickens for Dar, and 2-4 came hashtag cook Dar's chickens for Brian. I'm not even in there. I'm sound asleep. That man has my back. That man has my back. Thank you very much, 2-4. That's how it's done. Sandra, what's going on? Good to see you. Hey, how are you? Well, I'm doing all right tonight. For some reason, I've got an abundance of energy, and I don't know why. Don't have a clue, because I shouldn't have it. I shouldn't have it. I've been under the weather the last couple of days. Ever since the last day I was at home, I've been having some gut problems and I just have not been feeling good. But you push yourself through it. You go to work, you work, you get through it. Today is the best day. Like actually probably within the last 4 or 5 hours, I've started to feel good. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. About 2 hours ago, I got a second wind. And now it's like, woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Line them up. Let's fucking piss them off. Let's go. I used to shave my grandfather with a straight razor. You're out of your mind. Your grandfather's crazy. Your grandfather is crazy. I'm like I said, I'm not trusting. Never mind a woman. I wouldn't trust anybody with a razor. Forget it. Sandra, how are you? Well, I'm doing okay. Like I said, I'm a little energetic tonight. I've got some energy, and I don't know why. And I don't give a flying fart. I don't care. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Trucking along with Kiersey. Now, there's anybody that came over from Kiersey's channel while we were streaming the beard shave on Saturday, doing the drive on Saturday. Kiersey was also live, and she was sending all of her people over into our chat. to donate and her, I don't know if she told her people to do it or not, but her people were coming into the chat saying, "Hey, Kiersey sent us." So, Kiersey, I want to thank you for that. I haven't had a chance to thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think some of your people, I think not some, I think most of your people donated. That was a great day. $12,200 was the final total at that time. Now I'm gonna be speaking with David tomorrow because the line or the link is still open till Saturday. So I'm curious to see how many more have trickled in, to see maybe a little bit more. Hopefully, maybe another couple $100, whatever. But I'll find out tomorrow when I talk to Dave tomorrow. I'll find out and see where we're at, because Kiersey, your people were very helpful and very instrumental in getting us to that point. Thank you very much for that. Sterling, what's that? Oh, hold on. The chat just jumped on me. At Sterling, again, I get in at the wrong time. Wrong time. You got in with the herpes. Well, you can't help it. When Sterling's around, well, Sterling is like herpes. Sterling says trucking is like herpes, but no, Sterling is like herpes, right? Sterling's the herpes. There's nothing you can do. It's a bad case. They just never go away. The unwanted friend that you have to love for life. 2-4, you're exactly right. And dude, I still get that feeling sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, right? I remember when I first started trucking, I couldn't believe that I was getting paid to do it. The feeling soon left? No, I still love doing what I'm doing. I'm not as good at it as I used to be. I've slowed down. I've lost a few steps, right? I'm not 25 anymore, but I still love doing it. And as long as I can do it, at the level that I'm doing it, I got no problem. I'll keep going. I absolutely will. Exactly, John. Exactly. The trucking bug is in your soul, or it is not. Not plain and simple. There's no gray area. It's not, oh, I'm kind of a trucker. It's either you are, or you did it, you tried it, and you got out, right? Got the chickens rocking? Good. I got no problem. We'll cook them up, brother. We'll cook them up. My apologies, phone. That's what happens to me, Buck. I'll get in watching Ernie, and the phone will start ringing. And then I'll be watching Zeus, and the phone will start ringing. I mean, like every time I get a moment, okay, the phone won't ring for an hour. And then I'll be like, okay, Zeus went live. So I'll start in on Zeus. 4 minutes into Zeus's chat, phone rings. Same with Ernie, phone rings. Or Sterling. Actually, Sterling was live last night, and I was already in bed, so I couldn't help that one. But phone ring.
Summer's like 13. All carriers can go to single.
All right. Sorry about that. That was unavoidable. I had to take that phone call. It was one phone call. One, two, three. One phone call filled 3 pages of information of shit that I absolutely had to have. So I apologize. I think that was a 40-minute phone call or a 45-minute phone call. Guys, my apologies. I truly do, but that was unavoidable. I had to take that call. So Dar, I will be calling you to let you know what that was all about. But let's see what the hell's going on here, man. I'm not even going to go back in the chat. I'm just going to run it right down to the bottom and see what you animals are talking about now. Yes, Toga, we are back. I apologize. Patrick, good to see you. Chris, hey, well, I got to bounce. Dinner's ready. Yeah, well, you probably came in while dinner was getting started. Now you got to bounce. Dinner's ready. So I don't want to wait another 2 hours. Well, babe, it was the phone call that I put the email out just before I came out and started this. It was that phone call, and it's let me just say it looks very promising about a bunch of things, not just what we were talking about, but a bunch of things. So you can sit there like this with bated anticipation and wait. What the hell were we talking about? Anybody know? Anybody have a clue what we were talking about? It's funny though. When I took the phone call, there was only 15 people in here. I haven't said a word for 40 minutes, and I kept looking up there to see what it's averaged like 30 people the whole time, and I haven't said a word. Maybe I should just shut up. Let you guys keep chatting. Who else is in here that I missed? Duana's still here. Patrick's here. Mr. Egg, good to see you. Mr. Egg, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I'm not going all the way through the chats. I'm just going to see if there's any names that I missed. There's actually a bunch of you guys. Quinn Taylor. Looks like I'm negotiating a drug deal, eh? Well, you just never know. Quinn, I forwarded your request. Quinn was our big winner of the cornhole boards, Mr. B's boards, and Quinn graciously donated them to the Forgotten Angels. So those boards are going to go down there, and they're very, very grateful to get them. So you know what? That's really cool. I thank you for that, Quinn. No, Dar knew what the call was about. She knew it was about. She knew I was waiting on this phone call, and it was like I said, it was important. I wouldn't have put you guys on hold for 40 minutes, man, if it wasn't. You guys can't hear me? You got to be able to hear me now, can't you? Duana says she can't hear you. Can't hear me. Somebody throw a thumbs up if you can hear me. Throw a thumbs down if you can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Mr. B says you can hear me. I'm still waiting to find out if we are shipping or if they will wait until Buck comes and gets them. Like I said, Mr. B's, I'll be talking to David tomorrow morning. Okay, so I'll be calling him tomorrow. He knows I sent him a message, so he knows I'm calling. I don't think there's any big hurry for them. So I don't anticipate there being a problem with Buck swinging by. And like I said to you before, I think it would be kind of cool for you and Buck to hook up. I think that'd be really cool for you guys to do that. So, but I'll find out tomorrow. Give me another day here. You know me, Mr. B's, nothing happens overnight, right? Nothing happens overnight. If you phone me on Monday, I'll return your call on Thursday. That's just the way I am. That's the speed I move at. You guys can hear it. Flatbed Trucker, good to see you, man. Tolga says audio is good. 9 miles on 2 wheels. 9 mils on 2 wheels. Hi, everyone. Oh, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. You've been what? Well, you've been out? What have you been doing? You've been riding, hanging. Hopefully you're growing a beard because we all are. We're all growing our beards back. I got to tell you this, though. It's going to be a bitch finding a charity next year. After dealing with Forgotten Angels this year, like these are some top-notch people, man. And this was a top-notch charity. It's going to be damn tough finding one that's worthy next year. Duana still can't hear. You might need a new phone, Duana. Throw me on the laptop. Even better, go on into the living room, grab Marshall, throw the little bugger on the couch, and put me on the TV. Put me on the TV. Works every time. I love watching live. When you guys go live, and if I'm at home, I'll sit in my room and I'll put you on the big 70-inch. It's just a better picture, and it looks so cool. And I get to lay back with my feet up and have a drink or a bite to eat while I'm doing it. So it beats sitting in a truck looking at whoever's live, Sterling's live, looking at him on a phone. Mr. B's, actually, hold on. I saw your email, but I didn't. Sorry, my man. I didn't look at it. Let's take a look at this. These are your kitchen photos? Let's see what Mr. B's kitchen looks like. Oh, you're still building it. Whoa. Oh, those are all the cabinets and everything. So you made all those cabinets? Holy shitball, son. Good job. I might be flying you up to Alberta. I need some work done on something. I might be flying you up there for a couple of weeks, bud. You'll have to put your kitchen on hold. Oh, I like those. Good job. You see, I can't do anything like that. I can't build anything like that. I'm not handy like that. I just don't have the ability to do that kind of thing. You know, when it comes to stuff like that, I learned my lesson the hard way years and years and years ago. I don't do any kind of like home repairs or any shit like that. I don't do it because I'll do it and then I'll screw it up and then I got to pay somebody to come in and fix it anyway. So I might as well just pay somebody to come in and do it right the first time. That way I don't have any problems. So I don't mess around with any kind of electrical work. Like I'll change a light bulb. Don't get me wrong. I can unscrew a light bulb like nobody's business. But beyond that, no way, man. No way. It's not in my wheelhouse. You want me to drive a truck from here to the moon and back nonstop without sleeping? I'll do that. I got that covered. You want me to, run wires from my electrical panel box, and wire up a shed or something? Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like I said, I've screwed up too many jobs. Even Dar knows. If something in the house breaks, don't tell me about it, but don't expect me to fix it. Just call somebody. I don't care. Call somebody. That's my response to her. The dryer broke. Call someone. The tap outside needs to be fixed. Call someone. You will have to fight the Mrs. B and help her dig my grave if I leave it like this. No, don't leave it like that. That's a true story. Chasing Ghost, good to see you, honey. How are you? If you've already been in here, and I was just on the phone for 40 minutes and ignored the chat. So if you've already been in here and you're just saying hello again, sorry I missed you, but thank you for being here. Tolga, do me a favor, throw up Ghost's link. She's I took some time the other night there and I was just going through some of you guys' channels. Because what I'll do is I'll subscribe to them and then go back later and just go through them, right? And look at them. So I'll subscribe to them when I'm looking at you guys now and then go back later. But I was going through Chasing Ghosts. Goddamn woman, you can play a guitar and you play blues. Nice. You're right in my wheelhouse there. So throw the link up. I'm really enjoying Chasing Ghost, her link, or her channel. Throw that one up. Yeah, if my husband was handy, we'd save money. Yeah, and if my dick was 2 inches bigger, I'd be doing porn. So what's the difference? It's no big deal. Yeah, you're lucky. Red Lady, you're very lucky. Sterling's very handy for that kind of shit. He can fix his car, he can fix his garage, he can fix his, whatever. No, don't get me wrong. If there's a hole in a wall, I can patch a hole in a wall. If there's something like that, or I can take care of that. But anything like the shit that Sterling does, hell no. Hell no. Damn it, man, it's still 95 here. Well, you're out of your mind. I'm very lucky. Sterling is very handy. Thank God I break shit. Well, unfortunately, Red Lady, I'm the one that usually breaks the shit. And then Dar has to phone somebody to come fix it. So, unfortunately, that's just the way it works out here. I break it, she phones somebody and they come fix it. Unless, like I said, if it's a hole in a wall or something like that, like I can drywall, I can do that kind of stuff. But any kind of electrical or plumbing or anything of that nature, no. The new cars, I opened the hood on Dar's Civic. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. Right after you take that plastic cowl cover off, I know it's an engine, right? I know it's an engine, but I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know what it is. So I don't know how to fix it. And I don't, like I said, I don't even bother trying it anymore. She has gorgeous content like herself. Go check out her channel, folks. Chasing Ghosts. There you go. Red Lady, he's not handy. He's just cheap. Well, he is cheap. He is cheap, but he is handy. I'll give him that. Compared to me, he's Jesus Christ, Rick, knock it off. Fuckoff. That's how you talk to your friends, right? Here, text all you want, asshole. That's Golden Aladdin. If Golden Aladdin comes in here, you guys jump all over him. I am live. I am doing a live. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I really like the guy too. This house had a tree growing in one of the bedrooms. No walls, no plumbing, it's been a struggle. Well, good luck with that. You're way out of my league. Chasing Ghost, you got a nice shout out there. Hey, you know what? I love like YouTube. I fall down the YouTube rabbit hole all the time. And it's not always the big channels that are that have the best content. You know, I find some of the coolest shit on some of these smaller channels. We all got our breaks. I've had a lot of people, you know, shout my channel out. You know, now don't get me wrong, by any means, I don't have a big channel, but you know, I don't have a tiny little channel either. So, you know, you don't get on YouTube, you don't get a bigger channel unless somebody's helping you out. I've had enough people help me out. You know, the least we can do is shout out other channels, especially if I'm watching you and I like you anyway. Now, if you're a shithead or just a dirtbag, I'm not watching you. Oh, wow, Mr. B, that's a lot of what? We went down to pay the taxes and they did not even have a clue that there was a house here. How do you get away with that? Hey, how do you get away with that? There you go. Did somebody say excellent motorcycle videos and lives? There's a channel I know. Check out at Motobomb Virginia, folks. Yeah, I like what Motobomb does too. Unfortunately, a lot of you guys, I don't get to watch you guys when you're live because of my sleeping hours, right? You guys go live while I'm in bed. So the good thing is at least I've got shit to watch the next day, right? Like I will usually catch Sterling's replay, Motobomb, I catch your replays. Who else? There's a couple people. There's other people that you guys don't know that I follow, but I don't get to watch them when they're live, unfortunately, because like usually by this time I'm in bed, right? And I don't get up till 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. So, but it's good because at that time of the hour, I've got nothing really to do. I'm just driving, so I don't even have to watch it. I just turn it on and it plays through my headset, and I can listen to it anyway. His channel is tiny, not himself. He was so chicken to shave his beard. Y'all, I'm so stupid. My phone kept connecting to Marshall's cochlear implants. He was listening to y'all in his room as I was struggling in the kitchen. That's hilarious. If I would have known that, I'd have been telling Marshall to go out and raid the fridge. Damn, man, that's hilarious. I wish I'd have known. I'd have said hi. We could have shouted out. We could have shouted out Marshall. That would have been cool. Two for me and you and both. Oh, I just went screwy there. I thought Will Burner would be too fun. No, come on. I probably am subscribed because I went through about a month ago and I dumped a ton of channels that that I subscribed and I just don't watch. And it's been the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, especially since since we started doing the drive, right, the charity drive. A lot of you guys like Motobomb and a lot of you guys on that side there, obviously Shade Tree. I've started following you guys because now I've discovered you, right? I've never heard of you beforehand, but now that I've heard you and then Motobomb went live. The first time I saw him go live, it was like, holy fuck, that's pretty cool. And he was promoting the charity drive the first time I saw him. So, and he was gracious enough to let me come in and he gave me like 5 minutes to do my spiel and let me promote the charity drive. So, I'm hooked. You got me. The house was hidden. It had almost 10 years of growth covering it. The deed said land only. We went from a $14,000 value to a $70,000 overnight. That's a nice deal right there, man. It's a good deal if you can get it. You couldn't have got up. Hang on a second. I will reconnect it. Well, let us know when Marshall's in, when he's listening. Motobomb is a great guy. He is. He's another one that like eventually, one day, like I said, I told you guys before, I got a list of people. Like I've already met a lot of the other YouTube channel video owners, or what do you call them, creators. I've met Shannon. I've met Ernie. I've met Nomadic. I've met Humberto. I've met a lot of these guys. But I've got a list of guys now that I really, really want to hook up. Like I'm going to hook up with Sterling. I'm going to hook up with Buck. I wouldn't mind hooking up with Motobomb. I wouldn't mind. I would love to hook up sometime with Shade Tree. I'd love to hook up with Shade Tree online on YouTube. Like get together with something or another and just hang out in one of his lives when he's live. I love what he does over there. Like they're just the feel and the vibe and the casualness and the off the wall, I love it. Like I feel like I would fit right in to that channel. And I do. I go over there when he's live. Unfortunately, I'm sleeping when he's live too. So it's a bitch, but Marshall said, hi, Brian. You're in his ears. Well then, Marshall, how are you, buddy? I hope you had a great day today. Make sure you give Mom big hugs and kisses because she works so hard and she loves you a lot, son. She really does. We're all thinking of you. We're watching you when you guys go, when you and Mama go live. We watch you guys. Your laugh makes me happy. When I see you laughing, Marshall, you make me happy as hell, man. There's nothing in my life that can be, my life can be absolutely having the worst day. I could be having the worst day of my life, and I can watch you and Mama and hear you laughing, and I feel great. You make me feel fucking awesome, buddy. Now, don't tell Mama I just swore. I said a bad word. Don't tell her I was swearing, all right? Well, this one's just between you and me, right? Nobody else has to know. Just between you and me. I don't usually use bad words around kids, but you know what, Marshall? You're the shit, man. You really are. You're a great kid. I'm glad that you watch us. I'm glad that you get to hang out with Mama and you get to do your videos with her. And we all of us, me and Buck and Dar and Tolga, we love watching you, man. We love watching you. You in my channel, we have different levels. Okay. And the top level are legends. Okay. And we've got certain guys in my community that are legends. And Marshall, you are a legend, okay? You are right up there at the top with all of us. You're a legend, my boy. We love you very much, man. You just keep being as cool as you are. When I grow up, I want to be just like Marshall. That kid is so cool. He is so cool. What a legend. Buck is back. Look, I'm Buck or you're back. I don't know if he's got fat thumbs or a big ego. Probably both. Probably both. I meant to say I'm back. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You little asswipe. You knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, Buck's another one. Buck's another one. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down there and go for a ride with Buck. I think that would be the absolute shit right there. It would be awesome if we could organize a ride where it's me, Buck, Sterling, Motobomb, Shade Tree. I don't know, Ghost. Let's get a whole shit ton of us down there. We'll organize something and we'll do a couple of days. Pack our saddlebags and do a couple of days and then just do a really, really good ride. And then hang out and find some small town that's never seen more than 5 people, and we'll just invade the place. 2-4, you're included in that as well. Absolutely. October, I can't do it for October, Buck. I can't do it. I've got way too much on my plate for October. I've already got kind of a commitment. Well, I'll be down in Florida, I think, but won't be until November. It'll be in November, so it'll be the month after. But I've got, unfortunately, for that period, I've got too much on my plate. I'll have to wait and see. It will happen, though. It will happen. Trust me. You guys know once I put my mind to something, it'll happen. It's just a matter of when. Sorry, I'm late. A bit late. You're a little bit late. Well, you're 2 hours late. I was asleep and woke up accidentally, saw the stream notification, and look, now sleep is gone, and I'm on the stream. There you go, buddy. Well, now the stream is complete. Okay, now we're complete. We got Kumail in the stream. There you go. I think that would be, I don't think that would be unrealistic to put a ride together like that. I really don't. I think something like that would be more than feasible to put together. Well, it's time to go. Take the kitchen sink out and that counter and get this party started. It's nice and cool 94 outside. You're nuts. You're fucking crazy, dude. It's only 6 o'clock. Give it another hour and a half. At least let it drop another 10 degrees. What are you doing? I don't want to hear or get a message from Mrs. B's tomorrow that you dropped from heat exhaustion because you couldn't keep your ass in the seat for another couple of hours and let the temperature come down a bit. I swear to God, if you drop from heat exhaustion and there's a problem and it's something like that and something happens to you and it doesn't kill you, I'm going to come down and kill you anyway. So you better make sure you die from it. Thinking he may take a ride in August, maybe. Not in stone yet. Well, 2-4, it depends on where you're riding. Let us know. Let us know. This time, 2 weeks from now, I'll be riding motorcycles in another country, by the way. You'll be, is it okay to tell them where you'll be? Or is that a secret? I'll tell him if you want, but if you want to tell him, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. It may not be something you want plastered all over YouTube. But it won't be Canada. He's not coming to Canada. Canada only lets real men in. Sorry, Buck, you can't come in. Sure, it's no secret. All right. Buck is going to go hook up with one of his buddies in Guam. How the hell is that for a trip? He's going to jump on a plane and go over to Guam and hang out with one of his boys over there and do a little riding over in Guam. Tell me that don't make you a little jealous too, for? Man, I would love to do something like that. Absolutely love to do something like that. Now, I've ridden motorcycles in the Dominican Republic. I've ridden a motorcycle in Trinidad, but they weren't bikes like ours, right? Like the ones that we ride up here. But I've never done like a ride in another country like you're going to do. Kamal, Brian, how was your day, sir? You know what? Today was a good day. And it got better as the night went on. It really did. So I made some phone calls. I just got a call back. I had some good news. So now I'm really bouncing. I'm excited. I've got, you know what? It's living proof that, good things come to those who wait and who are patient and who are willing to go to work. If you're willing to go to work and kick in the doors, shit will happen for you. Shit will happen for you, but it's not going to come to you and land in your lap. You're heading for Fort Mac in August. Dude, 5-day ride one way. Well, it's more than 5. If you're on a bike, it'll take you more than 5 days from where you are. You're probably closer to 6. But either way, who gives a damn? You're on a bike, right? Explore the country. Have a good time. Always, Tara. Sorry, Ghost. I didn't see that comment. My apologies. No problem whatsoever. Love having you here. It's always encouraging to see another woman trucking. And I'm not saying that as one woman to another. Obviously, I ain't a woman, but ladies in trucking, man, we need more of yous. We really do. I done here to BC in 6 days hauling an RV. Wow. Well, you weren't doing the speed limit. Not that I would do the speed limit either, but hey, if you can do here to Fort Mac or from your place to Fort Mac on a bike in 5 days, give it hell, man. Give it hell. Yeah, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. It doesn't show me how many likes. Oh, poor me, eh? I don't know how many likes we've got. It doesn't show on StreamYard. It doesn't show how many likes there are. Well, I got that much left in the live. We got 2 hours in. We got about that much left. I got to call Dar because it's going to be a long conversation with her. I know she's bouncing right now. Absolutely, probably bouncing in her seat. So long days. Well, yeah, long days. You should come see us 2-4 if you do. Well, depends on when in August he comes, Dar, because that would be great. But depends on when in August he's doing that, right? 27 likes? That's not bad. It's a small little live tonight. I'd like to see 30. 30 would be good. I'd love to see 2-4. I'd love if we can make that. If he's coming across country in August, depending on which province we're in at that time. If he's going to Fort Mac, he's got to come right through us anyway, right? If we're in Alberta at the time that he's coming through, so you know. I think that'd be the shit, 2-4. Nail down some dates, dude. When you get a minute, nail down some dates. We yeah, I know. Well, at least for the most part, you will. You know. It's showing 26 likes. Thanks, Flatbed. 28 likes. Thanks, Flatbed. I wish I could like myself. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can. Can I like myself here? Yeah, I can. Look at that. I just liked myself on my own device. It should show 29 now. That's not bad. Not too bad at all. Either way. Yeah, well, yeah, it's okay. It's okay if he comes out to visit you. Yeah, I want to meet him, not you. Well, maybe you do too, obviously. Oh, there's Golden Aladdin. Look, everybody, the guy that was texting me 29 fucking times. Am I working? No, I'm just in my driveway at home in my truck, Rick. I just sit out here because it's quiet. Yeah, dude, I'm working. 30 likes. We got them. There we go. 30 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you. I really, really, really wish I could go back and do those driving lives. Those were the lives that I enjoyed doing the most. This sitting in my truck, don't get me wrong, I do love it. I enjoy it and hanging out and all that kind of shit. But the driving lives was a lot more fun. It was more interactive. I thought you'd be sleeping. Well, I am sleeping, but I've only got one load tomorrow, so I don't have to get up early. I don't have to get up till 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever tomorrow. I've only got one to do tomorrow. So I'm staying awake a little longer because if I go to bed, I'm tired. But if I go to bed like right now, I'll be awake at 2 o'clock, right? I'll just be rolling around back there wide awake. So there's no sense doing that, right? Well, see, now you fuckers got me for another one because I just opened another Dr. Pepper. So when this is done and the Dr. Pepper's done, we're done. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Is that going to work? I don't know. Is that going to work? Just throw the link up there. See if anybody else wants to come in and shoot the shit for a few minutes. You guys can come in and entertain me. Did Humberto get that load? Well, I don't know because he was still working on it when I started this. So I'm not 100% sure. But from my experience, he loaded that thing backwards, Rick, and he's got the heavy end of that Skyjack up against the kick, and he's got the basket on the back, and he should have loaded it the other way around because he's got the spread open, which enables him to load 40,000 pounds on those axles back there instead of 34. He should have had the weight at the back and then had the basket up on the kick, and then he would have had no overhang, and he would have scaled properly. So I don't know. I don't know what the end result was. He could be rolling. I don't have a clue what he's doing, man. Not a clue. Then I'm just floating eastward. Like I said, not in stone, but I will let you know. Definitely let us know, man. Definitely let us know. By the way, Plays on the Freeway has not given up the stash yet. But he will. He will. If he comes in here tonight, we'll get him to do it tonight. If he comes in before this cigar is done and that Dr. Pepper is gone, we'll get him to shave it off tonight. I got no problem with that. I think that'd be absolutely cool. I told him that, but he said he was good. On a 53-foot trailer, you can have 3 feet of overhang on the back. Sorry, you can't. On a 48-foot trailer, you can have 2.5 feet off the front and 2.5 feet off the back. 5 feet total. But on a 53-foot trailer, 1 inch off the front or the back, you need a permit. I'm not making that up. That's not bullshit. T-Bone, trucking with T-Bone. Hashtag chickens for Dar. You open that pop the same time I open the beer. Let's see who's done first. Well, I'm not chugging the pop. I'm gonna drink the pop and then call Dar and go to bed. You probably got another 24 beer to drink. But if we were chugging, if we were doing a chugging contest, I'd go at you. We can shotgun them, pop the hole in the bottom and let them go. I'm good for that. Anytime you want to do that, 2-4. Trucking with T-Bone, yeah. Did he pull one out of his ass or what, guys? Hey, did he pull one out of his ass with that Dolly Parton book? Damn, that book got $2,000, right? Flipping the Blue Mule paid $2,000 for that book. Man. T-Bone, did you see that coming? Honestly, T-Bone, did you think that book was going to hit $2,000? Because like I said in the live, I was Googling it and different pieces of memorabilia of Dolly's, trying to figure out like where to start the bidding or where. And most of the stuff that kind of stuff that she has, it goes anywhere from, $700 to $1,000. That book got $2,000. I did not see that coming in a million years. Yeah, 53s, they're 53s, man. Right? With a 48, you can have 5 feet of overhang. Equals 53. But you can't go over 53 feet. Never, ever, ever. Chicken barbecue at the border, folks. There you go. That's just, you know what? That's just, Rick, that's just for doing it so many years. Like I pulled oversized and I've done heavy haul and oversized for umpteen bloody fucking years. It's just, and different states are different this and different that. From where he's coming, he's going to need an oversized permit for every state if he's got anything hanging off the back of that 53-foot trailer. Depends. And I'm telling you right now, some states may not bug him. But I tell you right now, Michigan will kick the crap out of him. Ohio will nail him. Iowa will crucify him. What else? Yeah. He's going to have to be careful. You better double check. No, don't get me wrong. It wouldn't be hard or expensive for him to get the permits for each one of those for that overhang. The permit on those are probably going to cost him anywhere from, depending on the state, anywhere from $8 to $25. It's not going to be a lot. I did not. Hashtag dollars for Dolly. Yeah, I didn't see that coming, man. Buck, you know what? What it got was just fine. It raised $2,000. Dude, that's incredible. That's incredible. You thought it was going to hit about $1,000 maximum? Dude, I didn't even think it was going to do that. I thought we were going to get, 4 or 5, maybe $600 for it. $2,000. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Flipping the Blue Mule, I got a feeling they were working in concert because for Cindy, right? David's beautiful wife there. I thought for sure that I got a feeling that book ended up in Cindy's lap. So, yeah. Minnesota, actually Minnesota, you're right, Rick. Minnesota is a bitch of a state. Very zero tolerance. Thank God he's not going through Virginia, because they'd nail him at both scales. Not only at the one and then give you a free pass till you get out of the state, they'd nail him at the second one. You're a good man, Brian. Always like to hear your opinion. Well, thanks, brother. Every once in a while, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Other times, I'm just blowing it out my ass. Two guys are walking down the street and come upon a dog licking his balls. One guy says to the other, I wish I could do that. The other guy replies, I'd pet him first. I've heard that. I've heard that one. That one's been around for a while. Nice try, Putty Cat. Nice try. Oh, come on. I got at least another half puff on this thing. At least another half puff on this thing. It's struggling. Jerome Jones, International Man of Mystery. Thank you so much for popping in, Jerome. You're gonna have to grow that beard back out real quick. I can't get used to, dude. How do you think I feel? Every morning I go in and I have a leak. I look in the mirror. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is that? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue, Jerome. I hate it. I do hate it. But as you can see, right? That's 5 days. It's coming back. It's at the irritable little stubble like that. I saw that. It just popped onto my screen, Dar. We're just about done here, so we'll take care. I'm gonna call you and we'll take care of all that. It just hit my screen from Kyle. So hey, do y'all hear what I hear? Brian didn't think the boards was gonna hit maybe 800. Didn't think the book would hit 1K. No faith in the community. It's not that I have no faith in the community. It's that I thought that we'd be overreaching people's pocketbooks, Buck. I know that people are gracious, and I know that people, are putting out money, but it's a down market right now, and there's a lot of people that are struggling. So I was not thinking, I was thinking that people were going to be dropping $20 donations or $15 donations, and yet people were dropping $500 donations. So I was surprised. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I'm actually quite grateful, is what it is. It's not that I didn't have faith in them. It's that I didn't want to be asking people for, overstretching and overreaching, trying to pull money out of people that, they need the money as bad as we do, or what they need as well. So, did I have faith? Yeah, I had faith in the community. I thought that they'd come through. I just didn't think we'd hit that level, right? I set the bar at 10 grand, hoping to hit 10 grand. Now I had faith that we'd come close to that. I didn't think we'd go over it like we did. So I'm just very grateful. I'm happy that they got the amount of money that they got. Come on, man. 12,200 plus probably a little bit more since then. Kamal or Tolga, is there any way one of you guys can throw that link up to the Forgotten Angels? Because it's still open till Saturday. If anybody's just got the burning desire to, throw another $20 on the pile, why not? Ryan Davidson. Damn it, boy. Good to see you, man. You doing all right down there? But you're probably sweating your balls off. Texas is hot right now, from what I understand. Good to see you, my bro. How many flies does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just 2. But you gotta have to wonder how they got in there. Okay. All right. That one's all right. There it is. There it is. Direct Kumail, both Kumail and Tolga threw that link in there. I know that you guys have, everybody in here is probably already given, but if there's anybody that hasn't, that might have an extra 20 just sitting in their wallet or on their credit card, you know what? Another 20, throw it in. I guarantee you it'll be the best 20 bucks you spent today. Above everything else that's going on in your life, it will be the best $20 that you've spent today if you do that. Woo, burning the fingertips off of this, baby. We're taking this one right down. I kept the mustache. I had to trim it up, though, because I left it a little too long. I had that porn mustache going. I had to get rid of that. I couldn't do the porn mustache. I was going to leave the Fu Manchu and take it down to the Fu Manchu, but no, I wasn't going to do that. Holy fucking shit, it's hot outside. I'm elaborating on what Mr. B said. He said, holy crap, but that's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. He meant, holy fucking shit, it is hot outside. Well, dude, get your ass in what the air conditioner is. I just got another notice from the commie pricks that run that screw tube. What kind of shit are you in now? Whose cereal did you piss in this morning? Wasn't mine. It's hotter than fuck. Tyrannus, you're right. It's only about 70 degrees here, but it's humid. Even in the truck, I've got like the truck off and my APU is able to keep up with this. But the humidity, like even now, like I'm not sweating my ass off, but it's damp. It's humid. I can't do the humidity. I don't mind a dry heat, like the Arizona heat. It can be 100 degrees and dry. I'm good with that. I really am. But you get anywhere in northern Ontario or anywhere up around here, like North Carolina, that whole like humidity is brutal. I just don't do well. I start melting, right? DIY. What's going on there, big boy? How the hell are you? We did. I meant to email you back, but now that you're here, I don't have to. The 3 people that did get your merch were given your email address. So if they haven't reached out, whatever, it's on them. It's their free stuff. You've got it. If they want it, they gotta email you for it. I'm not holding anybody's hand. I when it came to the charity drive, I did my part for King and Country. I'm not holding anybody's hand to get their free merch, right? Especially yours. So, whatever, you know what? DIY, whatever doesn't get claimed, you're going to put it to good use. Actually, I'll tell you this, Adam, if they don't claim it, I'll take one of those hoodies and I'll pay you for it. You don't have to send it to me. I'll pay you for it. I'll send you my address and ship it to me. If nobody claims them, I'll take one of those hoodies because I want one anyway. Real burner, you melt. You're tough as rocks. No, even rocks melt once in a while. I'm accustomed to working outside only because, like I said, I've done flatbed for 16, well, more than that now. It's 17, 18 years, whatever. So I'm accustomed being out there for hours at a time and absolutely drenched in sweat. And, I've been out there to the point where I've actually I got out of the truck. I weighed 220 pounds. 3 hours later, I got back into the truck and I was probably 215, right? I've sweat weight off because I've done it. It doesn't mean that I like it though. Let me tell you, it doesn't mean that I like it at all. Tolga saying hi to Jerome. DIY saying I'll send it. I'll send you my address. Send me the bill. I'll pay you for it. DIY. You don't have to pay for it. I won 2 times on the charity stream. Snorlord's t-shirt and Kiersey Snorlord. From the What? And Kiersey's audiobook. Yeah, right on. Good for you, man. Good for you. I think Mrs. B's won a shirt from Snorlord. Well, you got to reach out to Snorlord. No, Snorlord didn't have shirts. Snorlord had hats, and he had the stainless. Do I have mine here? I don't have mine here. He had the stainless steel coffee mugs, and he had hats. So if you won something from Snorlord, it would have been either the hat or the coffee mug. DIY had hats, and he had hoodies. You're currently in your underwear. Is that it? Tyrannus, is that information we needed to have? If it is, you're good, man. But, hey. He had mugs and shirts? Did he? Okay, he had mugs and shirts. My apologies. Okay. Well, Mr. B's, if Mrs. B's won something, then you know what? You got to call. You got to send your email address to Snorlord. Actually, hold on. I think it's still in here. It might actually still be in here. Yeah, there's Snorlord's email. Send an email to Snorlord and let him know that you are a recipient of a t-shirt, and he'll send it to you in whatever size you want. Woo! Okay, we're done with that. Son of a beep. Son of a beep. That's hot. That's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Anywho, I will talk to him later when he's on live. He's still going to need your email address anyway, dude. Right? Where's the link? Drop the link. I already dropped the link. There you go. I think 2-4's got something on his mind. Better make it quick. This one's empty. When you're hot, you got. Well, dude, I think I lost some fingerprints on that one. I lost at least one on the thumb. I got swamp butt from just being outside for 10 minutes, dude. Don't talk to me about swamp butt. I was sweating today. I was sweating my bag and my ass off today. Let me tell you. It was, for some reason, it wasn't bad. Like I said, it was like 70, 73, 75 degrees up here. But I got down into New York and it was into the high 80s, and the humidity down there, forget it. Not a chance in hell. All I had to do was get out, and you guys know it only takes me like not even 10 minutes to pull the straps off these loads that I do. And in 10 minutes, man, it was like I had to change the shirt. I didn't change my pants, but I was drenched. I had to switch hats and everything like that, and then like give myself a little wipe down and everything. It's not working for 2-4. It should be working because it's working for me. Like if I do it on my phone here, I can actually click the link. I know we got most of that shit worked out. It must just be you, buddy. It's got to be just you. You got to be the only one. I went from 78 to 94. Fuck all of you. Fuck all of that. Yeah, that's not even a mild, like a gradual. That's ridiculous. Vertical streams making it impossible to click the links as the new policy by YouTube. No? I wonder why, because like I said, it's working for me. I don't know what to tell you. You know what? It is beyond, way beyond my pay scale. Like, it's way out of my pay range. I do this. I don't do technical, right? Yeah, Dar did it, and it works for her. Hey, Dar, why don't you come in and say hi? You don't have to show your face, Dar. Just come in and say hi. Tell everybody you love them. Ernie. There he is. There he is. Ernie, your contribution to the drive was crucial. Thank you very much. Just so you know, we set the goal at $10,000 to raise 10 grand for the Forgotten Angels, and we broke $12,200. So your $200 put us in there. I think you were around $200 or whatever you donated. You put us over the top. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. We blew past the 10 grand. We got 10,000, 12,200. There's that good-looking North Carolinian bastard. How the hell are you, man?
What's the good word, brother? I know a bunch of bad ones, I could tell you.
Well, you go ahead and say whatever the hell you want. You know where you're at.
Fucking hey, it's hot as a bitch outside.
Hold on, let's see that face. Stick that face up there. Come on.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, that's a good-looking dude there, boy.
I can't wait. Which way do I go?
There he
Yeah,
is.
it feels weird, man. This is really weird. No. I'm sorry we didn't hit the 15 grand, man. I mean, you know.
Dude, we were going for 10. We
got
12 too. The boards alone got 2,600, bro.
I think it's absolutely awesome. I know Sterling said something about at the last minute there was additional money that went to the boards. I'm not sure. So he said he thinks it was higher than the 2,620, but I'm not sure. But still, it don't matter. It don't matter, man. You guys did absolutely fantastic. I'm just so glad that I was able to help. Guard Dog, that was the picture I sent you. You know, I think I did pretty good on it and stuff like that. It came out all right.
Yeah.
So they're still up, as you can see, and stuff like that. I kind of dropped them for a couple of days. I'm really trying to focus on this kitchen before the missus really flips out on my ass. Bro, it's been a struggle. I mean, when we first seen the ad for this house on the marketplace in Facebook, it said 14,000. Okay. And it didn't show no house. I was just buying the land. I said, fuck it. I'll put a well in. I'll put a septic system in. I can do all that shit and I'll build a house. We came down here and I was like, I don't think I'm at the right place, bro, because this has a house on it. He said, yeah. He says, I can't add the house because of the condition that it's in. And I damn near broke my fucking hand trying to get it in my goddamn pocket, man. But,
yeah.
You know, so I was like, hey, let's do it right now and stuff like that. And it took us a month, you know, before we could get all that. It was freezing cold. We had the ice storm and stuff. And we were all like antsy, you know, about the house and stuff. After that, man, it was basically we came down here and just went camping. And slowly, we just picked at it and took the tree out of the one bedroom, took the wall out. That the only wall that was here I took out. Go fucking figure that one.
Yeah.
I made the bedroom twice as big. I put two bedrooms together because it's just me and her, and I got the little office here. So, but hey, man, there was a fellow that lived here. This house is an old shack. Back in the day when they freed the slaves and everything, they actually gave property away to the mills and stuff like that, to where the people that were working in these mills and on these farms and stuff had land. That's the way it worked out. Okay. So the land was given to them. This is the second house that was on this land. We didn't even know any of this history until afterwards and stuff. But if that guy if that guy can raise 3 kids in this house and lived here for 40 years or something like that, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
We absolutely love it here, man. We really do. It's been a blessing. But when I went down there and I told the city, hey, you know, we need to pay the taxes and stuff like that on the house, and she says, I don't show no house here. And I said, yeah, it was in bad condition, but it's got electricity and we put plumbing in and everything. I pulled the permits. And she says, oh, well, let me check that out. She says, oh, shit. Yeah, you did. So our value went from like 14 to 70, like overnight. You know, they want the fucking tax money, you know?
Of
the whole-
course. Of course.
That's the deal behind that. But yeah, man, it was a great deal for us. So we're here. The shop is bigger than the fucking house, believe it or not, square footage wise.
Well, that's how it should be, buddy. That's how it
Yeah,
should be.
that's it, you know. And that's only the one shop. I plan on two. So, you know, off to the
Nice.
other side. So, but you know, it's been a slow process. It's just me doing everything. And I'm not in the best shape that I used to be after being, you know, run over and a big piece of concrete land on me and shit like that. So, you know, it is what it is, and we just plug along, you know.
Yeah.
But my poor wife, man, I got the greatest wife in the world to put up with what this place was like. At one point, we didn't have no septic system in here, and we were literally shitting in a bag. That lasted about a fucking month of us doing that before we could get all the plumbing done in here. We took the toilet bowl, put a bag in there, took a dump, take the bag, put it in the trash, and take the trash down to the dump and stuff like that. But for her, for a female to put up with what she has put up with here, she's just awesome, you know. So,
Well, the fact that she's still tolerating you and she's still with you, she's a hell of a woman, dude.
yeah, she's still putting out. So, you know, we're good.
Never mind that she tolerates your fucking ass rocking around, you know, knocking walls down. But hey, she's putting out too. What the hell, eh?
That's it, man. I mean, that's just a bonus, you know. So, but it had no. The one room that I'm in right now is the only room that had that wall, and that wall had sheetrock on it. That's it. That's the only sheetrock that was in this whole house. Okay. So this is the room that we kind of hunkered down in while we did all the repairs and stuff like that and gone through it. But it has been a struggle. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
But we're almost there. She's gonna have a new kitchen here pretty soon, you know. So we're back to camping with the grill, with the cooking and stuff. So for the time being, but hey, you know, when I'm done, she'll have a nice kitchen, and that's what's we got all the materials here now. I got all the oak, I got everything. The only thing I don't have is the oak to make all the doors with, and I'm gonna get all of that at the same time, all the measurements, and do all of that at the same time, so they all blend together, you know, correctly. So
right.
But yeah, you've seen the coffee bar, you've seen the pantry.
Yeah.
That was just to get stuff put away. I still have stuff in boxes. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know. And
so what's your timeline on this? Because I believe like Tyrannus just wrote a comment. He wrote, any woman that can live on a job site is definitely worth keeping happy.
Oh yeah.
You better keep her happy if she's willing to live on a job site.
Yeah. The timeline on this here is I'm hoping tonight I'm going to tear out. You've seen the kitchen countertop that I have. I made shift just so she would have a sink, for God's sakes. We didn't have nothing. So tonight I'm tearing that out, and I'm going to start cutting up all the plywood parts that I need. I'm doing this all in that kitchen, okay, because the shop is not got a roof on it yet, and it's hot as a bitch outside. But with the price of materials, man, it's fucking stupid, you know. What used to be $35 for a sheet is now $85. So I've literally got 6 sheets sitting outside. That's, you know, fucking close to $700. What used to be $300, you know. So
yeah.
And being on the fixed income and everything like that, and just selling the cornhole board. So I don't get anything personally from the government. I don't get any kind of Social Security, disability, nothing. They ended up, I guess, whatever, because they messed up my Social Security number and took everything from me. But we get the little bit of food stamps and stuff like that. That's what they gave me. Okay. It's like $400, you know. So that's all I get. That's it, you know. And I've already told them. We
need to get you selling more boards, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. This is the first year. I was doing really good when we was in Virginia. I was selling, you know, anywhere between 200 to 300 a year. And now that I'm here, I had to clear out the front. If you go to Google Map and you look up my address, you can see where I did the whole front fence line and everything like that. So there's actually a spot out there where I'm going to start hanging up the boards. It's the only place that's in the shade. Okay. And that's along the lines of where my other building is going to, so I could put the boards out there during the day, come inside, and put the boards back inside at night. You know, the displays and stuff. So, and a
Right,
place
right.
to put. This board here and the other two that I've made up, the sample boards and stuff, is we're breaking into it. I was hoping to be a little bit further along than I am right now, but I don't really care. I figured hopefully maybe by September I'll be in full swing and maybe we'll have some really good stuff going on for the Christmas. I was going to do picnic tables and the little flower boxes and stuff like that. Who the hell is going to pay $500 for a fucking picnic table? You don't have a
No.
choice. The materials are. I priced the materials for a simple picnic table. It's almost $300. I'm like, what are we doing here? You know. So, and I don't want to go into any kind of business. I could buy another piece of property and work on it and flip it, and that's what we're thinking about doing now. But I'm not doing anything in that until after the election. I'm not going to do nothing. Okay. I'm not
Well,
gonna
you're
get
in the
caught
same. A
up.
lot of people are in the same boat right now. They're waiting. That election is going to make a big difference to a lot of people, eh?
Yeah. What happened to you guys the other night was a big step in the right direction for Canada. Okay.
Well, it was.
The squeaking by that church person. Your Leslie Church is like our I want to say Hillary Clinton, okay, or even Nancy Pelosi, okay. So and then your Freeland is definitely the whole Nancy Pelosi thing going on, man. She's a fucking nightmare for you.
Our Freeland is a Nazi, eh? You know she's a
Yeah.
communist.
Yeah, they're all of them. Well, that's what we're battling. People don't understand nationwide in Europe and everything like that.
Luckily
Battling.
For us, though, she's out. Like, she's going to be out. Like, the conservatives are going to win. Just like you guys have to know that Trump is going to win that election, right?
Well,
and
if they rig it, they rig it. I don't know, man. You know, they didn't do anything about the last rigged election. Okay, so what makes you think they're not going to fucking do it again? It's just that simple. Nothing happened to anybody.
I think that you know, it'll be a little harder to rig an election now after the first one, and they got away with it, because now that there's going to be more eyes expecting that, and they're going to be looking for it now.
Right.
So I think it's going to be a little harder to rig it.
Well, the dildo people, okay, are saying that they're going to riot if Trump wins. They're going to burn down the cities if Trump wins. So, and then the people on Trump's side are saying that they're going to riot if the election is rigged. So it looks like no matter how we look at it, there's going to be some kind of civil unrest and some kind of civil thing going on here. So it's hard to tell. I'm just trying to hunker down, man, and trying to board this place up and shit like that as quick as possible. And
yeah, well, I won't be taking. I tell you this, I won't be taking any loads. I won't be taking any loads down to the southern U.S. After November. If Trump doesn't win, I'll be waiting until the new year before I cross that border. I can guarantee you that.
Well, what people don't get is even the guy that won last night, the Don Stewart against Church, okay, that's fine and dandy, but it's going to take a while for these people to take office. The damage that these people these people are crazy. The damage that they can do to your country, the damage that our nutcases can do to our country in a short period of time, it's just incredible. And plus, they're talking about war with Russia and all this other bullshit. So we're going to find out, man. I mean, hey, I signed my name on a dotted line one time, man, for my country and shit like that, and I didn't fucking unsign that bitch. I'll tell you that right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If it happens, it happens and stuff like that, and you just wait till you see it and just go with it, So you know what we're up against, and I know what you guys are up against and stuff like that.
Well, I think what's got to happen is, especially with Toronto being flipped, like that's a complete flip, right? The conservatives winning that. Now, I think what it is now the people, they can't expect change to happen like that. They have to realize that the amount of damage that has been done is going to take a little bit of time to undo, and then get the city and that whole area in the right direction. And the problem with human nature is they want it now. They want to fix now, and that's the problem. And if it doesn't get fixed now, then they start freaking out, going, "Well, we might as well have just leave it back in the liberals' hands, at least, blah blah." And that's the problem that we're going to have in our country, because the liberal government that's running the country now has caused so much damage that when Poilievre does win the election and becomes the prime minister, it's going to take him at least his first year alone just to fix the shit that's been done, to undo all of the bullshit. And if people aren't patient, don't give him that time, right? That's when you're going to get civil unrest and all the bullshit. And then people need to realize that it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be a fucking, he's 3 days into office and look at everything's fixed and hunky dory. That doesn't work like that. Politics doesn't work like that. So it's a matter of patience.
They're setting it up with the news and stuff like that. Oh, if Trump wins, we're all going to go to jail. It seems that they're very, very worried about this. Okay,
they are, and they should be.
That's a statement. It's a statement all by itself that they're worried about it. If you did nothing wrong, why are you worried about going to jail?
Exactly.
Okay?
Well,
so,
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, especially in the U.S., Canada as well, and this is going to happen in Canada, but in the U.S. as well, especially. Everybody that's crossed Trump, everybody that stuck it in his back, everybody that broke a rule, and Trump's probably got a fucking book, a little black book, and all their names are in it, right? And what they did, he knows. He's got people, he knows, and every single one of them, he's going to go down that list. All right, such and such. Pelosi, check. All right, let's fix her little red wagon. He's gonna be gunning after all of them. He's going to be gunning after all of them.
If he doesn't go down the list and start locking people up, America's done. Okay. The only way to solve this problem is to actually have these swamp monsters arrested and tried for treason. There's no other way around it. Okay. If he doesn't do this, then you might as well not even vote for Trump. Okay. So I kind of look forward to that. I'm being told from people that I know that, November 5th is the election. Well, they're saying that January 20th is when he's supposed to be put into place. I'm hearing rumors and stuff that the minute the election happens and he actually does win, okay, he can actually take office. So there's some kind of like little loophole there that he can get in there instantly and stuff like that and kind of stop them from in their tracks of doing what they're doing. But I don't know. I'm not, that much.
I don't know either. I'm not.
That's what I'm being told.
US.
Right. That's what I'm being told, that this is a military thing and that the military could step in and blah, blah, blah. But I'm here to tell you, if they don't have enough evidence now for the military to step in, then when are they going to have it? I mean,
Well, here's the thing, though. You got to remember, the military likes Trump, right? The fucking military, the generals, they love Trump. He gave them everything that they wanted. They were asking for this, that, and the other fucking thing, and he gave it to them. He made sure that they got it. So the military loves Trump.
The problem is during that mandatory vaccine thing, okay, that they were going through with the military, even though they found it to be unconstitutional, they got rid of a lot of people. Okay, they got rid of a lot of high-powered people and stuff like that wouldn't do the shot, that wouldn't do whatever. So they were literally, their jobs were terminated and stuff. So even if they had 20, 30 years in, it didn't matter. Okay. Now they're trying to say, oh, we're going to try to get these people back. And they're like, no, we're not doing this. We're going to take the stand with the Supreme Court. We're going to take the stand with the court system and stuff like that. So that tells me that there's actually something that's actually going on. Okay. In the background. There's a lot going on in the background. To pay that much.
Trump already said that a lot of those people in the military that kind of went out, that said fuck this and didn't take the shot, and they resigned or walked out or whatever, or were forced out. The call has gone back out to most of them to come back.
Yes.
And he'll welcome them back. Now, some of them, like you said, have decided, no, fuck that, I'll take my chances with the Supreme Court, right? But a lot of them, I guarantee you, not a lot of them, but I'm going to say some of them are probably going to be willing to go, okay, and maybe come back. You don't know. There's so many goddamn balls in the air right now that people are juggling. You just can't fucking tell.
Right. I know that this big thing that they got going on with the CNN turned around and told ScrewTube that ScrewTube is not allowed to, like you or me, can't air the CNN interview with the debate thing. Okay.
Oh
They
yeah,
made
and
it to
who's
where,
going to stop us?
well, they'll shut your whole channel down. They'll just shut your whole. They'll just wipe you out.
CNN doesn't have that kind of pull to do that.
This is what YouTube. I have creators and stuff like that are saying they got notifications, like Timcast, DeJohno, the other guy and stuff like that, the big wig, the other guy. I can't think of his name. That's how big he is. But they're saying all at the same time that they've gotten notification from YouTube that if they wish to air the CNN debate, that they're going to shut their channel down permanently. So
see, that would be dumb.
that's
That would be
unconstitutional.
fucking, that would be fucking dumb to do. You don't shut that down. And I
Well,
guarantee you there's going to be enough channels. There'll probably be fucking thousands of channels, YouTube channels broadcasting it.
right.
So it's going to get out. They're not going to they can't shut down over 1,000 channels in one shot. I promise you. They can't do it.
Look at what fucking Facebook did, man, with all those people during the my whole Facebook thing with hundreds of thousands of people, followers and stuff like that, for do what I was doing with the vets and the suicide prevention stuff with the vets. They took out 100,000 people. They just shut my whole channel down. You canceled it. You can't get in here no more. And they did this to how many people? So you're dealing with very powerful people that have stuff going on, and all these bots and trolls and whatever the fuck you got going on. So hey, fuck YouTube. I'm flat out tell you, if I disappear and stuff, you know why. For some reason, I got notification that said that I'm now cyberbullying because I'm telling people to go fuck themselves because they're diehard fucking left-wing nut jobs, okay? So, and I really don't give a shit. If they shut me down, fuck it. I don't care, man. I've got enough emails and stuff like that to keep me occupied. I'll just go to Rumble or something like that or X. So it doesn't really matter to me, And I'll probably try to do like another channel off to the side just to kind of follow you guys again and stuff, You guys are really the only ones that I actually talk to, okay? Out of all the people on the planet, you guys are really your group, and this channel here is the only one I go live for, and it's the only ones that I actually deal with. So,
Right.
it's a great group, of people and stuff like that. I'm honored to be a part of it.
Well, here, Sterling just put up in the chat. He said, just keep in mind, CNN got Donald Trump elected the first time. They want to do it again, and YouTube might ruin it. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah. If you listen to, there's an x22report.com. I've been listening to him since Obama. I got involved with him for Bitcoin. I got to say, man, I don't know where this guy's getting his information, but just about everything this fucker has said has happened, has come true. Okay.
Yeah.
It might happen 6 months down the line, but what he's saying is happening. And now he was talking about the collapse of the banks and stuff like that almost a year ago. And now we're watching the complete collapse of the banks. We're watching the complete collapse of currency. I wouldn't recommend the whole Bitcoin thing at this particular time.
No,
I'm not, because
I don't have a single dollar tied up in crypto. Not a single dollar.
Yeah, if they shut it down, okay, it's all internet. So if they shut it all down, where's your money? Okay,
Exactly. It's floating around.
You got that FTX guy that just literally burned everybody a new asshole, okay, and donated all $60 billion disappeared in crypto. And they can't do nothing about this guy, and he's still walking around free. What the fuck, man? What do we got? We got another Epstein Island thing going on here. This is crazy. But the thing that Trump is doing is he's actually exposing all of the swamp monsters. It's going to be a joy to watch what he does to CNN. This debate is not about him and Biden. He's going to lace into fucking Biden like you wouldn't believe. I guarantee you on the stage. Trump doesn't do the whole thing, answer a question. He's just going to fucking balls to the walls, man, just start blasting these people.
Yeah, but Biden's people are saying that they're not going to let him debate Trump. He's in no mental condition to fucking do it. He couldn't debate a 5-year-old.
Right.
How's he going to debate Trump?
You got one guy that's on this debate thing for CNN that thinks that Trump is a Nazi, and he comes out and says all kinds of stuff about Trump. So there's no bias there, is there? You got the other bitch that was just doing whatever on CNN, trying to set up the Johnson guy, okay, and trying to set him up in her interview and stuff just today. And you can see the condescending attitude that she has towards anybody that supports Trump. And she's the other one that's narrating this supposed debate. And I guarantee you, when that man gets up there, he's gonna tear them a fucking new ass because that's just how Trump is, man. He don't give a fuck about your bullshit, and he's just gonna start ripping you apart. CNN is actually part of the problem. All the news networks are, including Fox News. They're all owned by the same people. Murdoch supposedly owns Fox News, and he's separate from everybody else, which is bullshit because he's a major stockholder in BlackRock, Vanguard, and fucking State Street. So, and also Disney. And so that tells you right there that the whole thing is actually bullshit. When Fox News on election day 2020, when the election was happening, Fox News did not do any kind of narrating whatsoever, like they normally do, and speculating about this state and that state. They just put up the board and let people view the board, and they just came out and said, "Oh, Arizona is Biden won Arizona." That was it. Okay.
As soon as anytime something changed, they announced the change, but they weren't doing the actual narration or anything or commentating. I know.
Right. So they're totally in on the whole thing. And all Trump is doing is just exposing the shit out of them. So we're going to find out. They're going to find out. They're saying all hell's going to break loose. You got a group of people. This is hilarious. You got a group of people that just put out a flyer that they want to start accepting donations for bail money for the event that's going to happen on July 14th. Okay. Which they're going to go in there and start doing a lot of disrupting. And it just so happens that that's right around the whole election thing and everything that's going on. So they're already starting to collect funds for bail money for people that are going to do illegal shit. You mean to tell me that's not a pre-existing, that's not premeditated? You're kidding me, right? Okay.
No, it is.
Right. And then you got Trump saying, well, Biden's going to be all coked up when he's out there.
Well, they're going to have him well medicated. I guarantee you that.
Oh, we're going to find out, man. It's going to be hilarious. Okay. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. And if I can find somebody that's doing whatever, I'm actually going to try to share it to my channel just to piss the fucking screw two people off. I can't stand them. The only reason why I stay on YouTube, man, nowadays is probably because of you guys. Okay. You, Sterling.
Well, we appreciate that.
Shannon and stuff like that. The people that are actually involved in this group is really, but other than that, though, I find a lot of news. I watch movies and shit like that. Listen to music in the background while I'm painting. That's what I use YouTube for.
I like the way Tyrannus is thinking. If you think about Biden, you can really think of Weekend at Bernie's 2024.
Oh yeah. I mean the whole thing, man. It's just if you can't see
Tyrannus, that's awesome, man.
That is. I mean. If you can't see what's going on, then you're either blind, stupid, or just dumb as a fucking rock, or just a permanent sheep, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's what got me in trouble. There was a comment that was made on something, and I said, well, I said it's like this here. I said the sheep are now offended. You're not allowed to tell the sheep that the wolves want to eat them because they're offended by it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this guy fucking just starts going off and shit like that. And, you're dumb as a fucking. I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck up. You're a stupid motherfucker, man. Okay, And I think they're getting me for cyber bullying or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. They can go kiss my fucking ass. Show up at the fucking door. Show up at the fucking door. Okay. I beg you to show up at the door. Okay. I ain't put anybody in the ground in a long time, and I'm itching. So
show up
have
at
that,
the door.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mrs. B says hello.
Hi, darling.
Hi, baby. How are you?
He's around here somewhere.
I'm okay.
She's a little under the weather today, man. The heat got her. So, yeah.
You take it easy, baby. You take it easy.
I think I'm going to have to get another air conditioner. The one I have should cover the square footage here. It dropped the temperature in the house, but I think I need to get a little bit bigger BTU. And I'll put this one out in the shop. Let it run out there for a bit. But I think there's just that one more. I don't want to put essential air conditioning inside this house. I don't have enough square footage, man, to do it. It's a very small house.
I can't live without central air.
Well,
I can't live without it. I got it in my house now, and the new house doesn't have it, but it will. We're having it put in. I can't live without it.
Well, her son does AC work, so I could get it out here probably for nothing. But it doesn't make sense. A window unit will do us and stuff like that. And then
we don't have but 842 square feet in this house.
I don't have a big house. It's
Yeah,
that bedroom there, this room here, the bathroom, kitchen, and a little living room. It's very small. I got less than 1,000 square foot of space here, man. So,
Well, I
and
got,
I
I got way, I
did
got
add
way
on
more.
the
I got way more than that. Believe me, I'd need an actual AC unit in every room in my place. So
my house could fit in your fucking kitchen, dude. Okay, I mean, I've seen your house. I know for a
It's
fact
gorgeous.
it might fit in your bedroom. Okay,
it's
I
not that
don't
big.
need. You got a big house, man. I don't need that, man. I've had it. Okay, I've had the 2,000 square foot of space. I've had the block gated community. I've had all that. I don't need that, man. I really
I
don't.
can't, and I can't have a house that has upstairs and downstairs
Right.
because I can't climb steps.
Yeah, well, that's
so
what we're getting. That's what we're getting away from. Like we live in a bungalow now. The new
Right.
house is actually it's a multi-level, but it's not like an upstairs downstairs. It's like you come in the front. You've seen it, so
Yeah, you
come in
go
the
up.
front door.
Yeah,
You come in the front door and you go down to a couple of stairs down to the basement or a couple of stairs up onto the main floor. So I'm not
Right.
climbing stairs. I refuse. I won't. One of the things that's what made it so hard when Dar was trying to pick a house was she has to realize that with my legs and my knees and my hips and my back,
Right.
stairs are not an option for me. So,
Stairs are not an option for me either.
Yeah.
Especially after I had back surgery.
Right. You're breaking up real bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a phone call coming in. I got to take this, so I'm going to end this.
Yeah, I gotta go anyways, man. You guys be safe out there. It's great seeing everybody. Great job, everybody, at the thing. That's what I wanted to say. Love y'all. All right, bye.
Take it easy, brother. Bye, Mrs. V's. Okay, folkies. Nah, Dr. Pepper's gone. Stogie's gone. I'm gone. I gotta go. Now I gotta go return this phone call now. So thanks for hanging with me. We've done 3 hours. Probably pipe in tomorrow, maybe at some point. We'll see how we feel, see what's going on. Thanks for hanging out. You guys be safe. Guys, sorry again that I buggered off for like 40 minutes, but I had to take that phone call. I'll make it up to you though, somehow. I don't know how, but I will. But take it easy. I'm out of here.